Hi, Emma. I just kind of wanted to know, from our end, we always try and make products that help people sort of express themselves live, and you've started using our vocal products over the last little while. Do you feel like it allows you to express your art more thoroughly because you have vocal effects you can control?
Oh yeah, definitely. Using TC-Helicon products live has actually changed my performance completely. It changed my life. Yeah, before that I was walking into clubs and sound engineers half the time were sound engineers but they hadn't actually operated a desk before or something, and so couldn't hear myself, and the effects
they're not
were horrible.
All professionals?
Yeah, apparently not. So, but yeah, using TC-Helicon products, I can literally just walk into any venue, make sure that my effects are as I have them when I record and everything, because I use the products to record as well. Sure. And I just tell the sound engineer, just leave everything pretty much flat and I'll do everything from here, because there's the amazing tone control which makes everything sound bright and beautiful. Cool. And I just do all my effects from the stage and can totally replicate all of the beautiful delays and reverbs and things that I use on all the recordings. So it's
nice.
Great, it's brilliant.
Down, the water holds me down, it's like I have no way. Now I'm floating with the tide, sun is on my face.
So do you see a response, a change in response with your audience? Do you find that they're more into the music because like all of the effects are happening at the same time and everything's kind of all glued together a bit better?
Definitely, especially with dance music and trance music, which is what I do a lot of the time. The high notes, having the beautiful long delays that soar over can be really euphoric. So
for sure.
In that club environment where everybody's kind of wanting to have that euphoric moment, having those delays and things really changes that. And, it does. Sometimes people almost go, "Are you miming?" because the delay will keep coming over, and then you have to kind of point it out to them that you're actually using a delay kind of pedal. But yeah, it's really changed that whole vibe of performance.
Oh, that's awesome. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the actual effects you use? You use a Voice Live too, right, when you're live?
I do, yeah.
So you use delay and you use echo, reverb. What other things have you tried out on the box?
Yeah, occasionally I use the doubling as well. If I'm doing if I'm doing a super high note that I feel like it's kind of out there from the track, I'll use the doubling. Yeah. Also, my brother does a double octave underneath me occasionally on recordings, cool. So I use the low octave setting sometimes too in some of the tracks where I feel it needs that kind of. Only very occasionally in a few tracks, but actually my voice octave down low sounds a lot like my brother. So it's
funnily enough, considering
well.
You're related, yeah.
But they're very, the harmonies and the octaves and things on the Helicon are very true to life. It doesn't actually sound like a robot singing underneath you. It sounds like a real voice, which is great.
Unless you want it to sound like a
robot. Unless you want it to sound like a robot, of course.
Can't feel you, no, I can't feel nothing. And you call out, I can't hear you, no, I can't feel nothing.
So you released your debut album last year, May, right?
Yeah.
So can you sort of talk a little bit about how it's been for you, going on the road and touring and stuff, and how the record's been received by the public?
Yeah, actually, the album that I did was quite kind of electronica and a little bit more down tempo, and then I had a remix side to it, which was done by all the DJs that I work with and things like that. So there was both sides to it. I've done a lot more touring in the clubs, doing the dance versions of the songs, but which is fun for me. It's a lot of fun to perform the songs in that way. But it was received really well. I got a really great response. I was very, very happy with that, and I'm about to start work on the next album now. So
excellent. So that's always the whole moving on to the next big thing and the next big thing.
Exactly.
Well, we wish you all the success in the future, and hope to continue working with you to make some really cool music together.
Oh, thank you so much. So do I. I absolutely love the products. So thank you so much for having me.